Hi Virgo, welcome to March. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy. So this month, we have a full moon in your sign, and that's falling across your relationship axis. So something is coming to completion this month in love and relationships and even business partnerships. Then we have Mercury, that's been retrograde, your ruling planet, going direct right around the full moon also. And that's on March 9th. Then on the 20th, we have the spring equinox, the start of spring, yay, when the sun moves into Aries and we have a new astrological year. And then on the 24th, we have a new moon in Aries. And that's, we'll get to the astrology later. But in the meantime, let's see what the cards say about Virgo and love. What does Virgo need to know about love and relationships for the month of March? What does Virgo need to know about love and relationships for the month of March 2020? What is coming up? And also, if you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, that's on the 17th. Happy St. Patty's Day for those who are celebrating. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about March 2020? What's coming up in terms of love and relationships? Okay. What is happening? The Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor. The Hermit. The Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The Ten of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Page of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So, opportunities are knocking, but things are changing. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune here, crossed by the Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune means things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune means unexpected change in fortune. When the wheel comes up, if you've been going through a difficult time, which I feel like you have with this Ten of Swords here, you're going to be moving out of a difficult time. Something is coming to an end. Something that you were involved in a toxic situation. Could be a relationship. Could be a work environment. Whatever it is, you realize you can't fix it. That you might be dealing with someone's hostility. So, because the Five of Swords here. This is energy of someone who's not very nice. So you could be dealing with someone's hostility. Someone is just being... You feel victimized in some way. You've been feeling victimized. And you might decide, you know what, I can't give this any more energy. You have this Ten of Swords here. That's when you reach the end of the line. Like, this is it, it's over. Something is ending. Especially, and it could be in a relationship, because especially with the full moon happening in your 7th and 1st house, the moon's in your 1st house, the sun is in your 7th house. It could be an emotional time when you realize that a relationship is, you just can't do it anymore. At the same time, you have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are changing. You're coming, like, unexpectedly, you're coming out of a bad scene, and you have this Emperor here crossing. So, part of the problem could be, the Emperor is about connecting with someone who wants to build something solid and stable. The Emperor energy is the executive, the CEO, the entrepreneur. I feel like there's opportunities coming. It could be career opportunities. So while a relationship might be ending, there's also opportunities for you to, like, for new growth in a new direction. Something happening suddenly, unexpectedly. There could be a job offer that brings abundance and stability into your life. Even a love offer, because the Page of Cups is here, so there could be a message of love. I feel like you could be leaving one thing and then moving on to something more stable and more healthy for you. the Emperor is, I mean, maybe you're thinking about starting your own business. Maybe you're thinking about leaving a job to build something that you're really passionate about. Or you're connecting with with someone who, you're partnering with someone that can really bring stability in your life. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. You have the Hermit in the past. So you've been really thinking, like, what's right for me? You know, what is it that I really need in a relationship or even in my life? The Hermit is like that when you take time out to think. And the Hermit does relate to the Virgo energy. It's the wise person. It's the person who takes time to think about their life and where it's going and what they want. And is this relationship right for me? Is this career right for me? Where am I going with my life? What do I need? And so you haven't been socializing. You've kind of been in the hermit mode. And maybe you've even gone to some people for advice, like counselors or friends whose opinion you respect. Because you're trying to sort it all out. You're trying to decide, where do I want to go with my life? Where do I want to go with my relationships? I'm tired of existing in a toxic environment. And that could be work or a relationship. So for some of you, it could be a relationship. For some of you, it could be a work situation. And there's this Queen of Pentacles in your recent past. So you could have been connecting with an earth sign, like yourself, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or it could represent energies within you. Like you could have been reviewing the past. Some of you might be walking away from a relationship with someone that gave you security. And maybe you were only staying in the relationship because of financial security. It had nothing to do with love. It was just, I don't have the money to live on my own, so I have to be in this relationship because this person's paying all the bills. And you could be also reviewing the past and you're looking for something more stable, more secure. Some of you might be leaving an earth sign behind or leaving security behind because the relationship was toxic, even though it represented financial security for you. There were toxic elements to the relationship and you just couldn't fix it. And you want something more stable. You want something that involves love, where you feel love for the person. Maybe the love is gone, the thrill is gone. But in March, you have this 8 of Wands here. So this is doors opening up, things happening suddenly, out of the blue, unexpected. There could be new opportunities coming for love. And also in your career, because you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you can find a job that really speaks to you, and that's going to bring in money, more money and more security. You can find love. Here's a Page of Cups. Someone might confess their love for you, or you may feel like confessing your love for someone else. Because in your environment, you have the 4 of Cups. So you have been, this is a card of discontent and boredom. You might have been existing in a relationship that just lost its spark, where you felt like you weren't valued or you weren't appreciated and you're bored, but you weren't ready to change it. And a part of you was thinking like, oh, this is my life, nothing ever changes. I don't feel valued. I don't feel loved. Maybe I should start thinking about what else is out there. For some, it could be a relationship where you're feeling bored. For some, it could be a career where you're not feeling valued. So one or the other. But you haven't been willing to take action. You are going to take action in March because you're going to realize that you've come to the end, especially when this new opportunity pops up. Some new opportunity, unexpected, maybe at the middle of March or even maybe by the new moon in Aries. We'll see when I look at the charts. But sometime in March, there's going to be a change, a shift in the energy. And you're going to realize, I need to let go. I need to, you might feel defeated. You might feel like, well, I'm at the end of the road. I can't do any more. I can't put any more energy toward this situation. I have to move on. I have to cut my losses and move on because I can't fix it. And there could be new love or new energy coming in, and it could make someone jealous. You could be dealing with someone's jealousy. Because sometimes when the Eight of Wands is surrounded by negative cards, it could mean jealousy. So these opportunities are coming up, and you're going to be doing better than you have in the past, and that could trigger someone's jealousy. So you just be aware of that. But you have the Ace of Pentacles as an outcome. This is a card of tangible success. So whatever you want to achieve, if you start it, especially when everything goes into Aries, March is a good time because all the planets will be direct at the end of March. And the new moon in Aries, it's ruled by Mars. It's a time to take action towards something that you want. So take action toward a goal. And it could bring you success and financial stability. Because this is a card, not only does it mean opportunity and to be able to create something, it means financial stability too. It brings money in. So it could be a job opportunity that brings you more financial success. It could be a relationship that really leads to something secure and stable. So you're getting out of a dark time. You're getting out of a time of something is ending that you need to let go of. You need to let it go. If something ends, this might not be for everyone. This might be for only certain people. But if something feels like it's coming to an end and you've been giving it a lot of energy and not seeing the results, it's time to release it and then things will change. Like sometimes when you hold on to something, you're preventing the new from coming in. And the minute you make that decision, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. All of a sudden things shift and new opportunity is coming. And here it is. The Eight of Wands represents opportunity. So you're going to come out of that bored state that, nothing's working and I'm just stuck. That's going to change. So let's see what happens. So you have this full moon in Virgo in your first house, and the sun's in your seventh house with Neptune. So you want to be sure that whatever's, something, you may feel that someone hasn't been honest with you, or you may feel that there's some deception. Maybe you're idealizing a relationship, you've idealized a partner, and now you're seeing the truth about the situation, and you realize, I've got to move on. I didn't see, I didn't know. There were things about this partnership that I wasn't aware of. I gave this person more credit than they were worth. There could be something like that, because Neptune with the sun can mean deception or confusion or illusion. You could be dealing with someone who has some kind of addiction problem, some of you. You could be dealing with someone where it's like a codependent type of relationship where you're sacrificing too much for the other person, or you're too dependent on the other person. It could go either way. There's like a dependency. But it's coming to an end, or you're seeing the truth. You're going to be starting to see the reality of the situation. And something is completing at this time. Now, at the same time, you have Mars going through your fifth house. This is the house of new romance, children, creativity, fun. So you have an opportunity for a new romance because you have Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn all in your fifth house. Mars is coming in at this full moon. Mars is actually triggering. Let's see, Mars is at what degree? Yeah, it's trining the full moon. And so it's giving, you're wanting to take action because you're tired of whatever the status quo, and you want some more fun in your life, or you want like a new energy coming in. So whatever is ending, it's going to be positive in the long run. So don't worry about something that's ending. Just cut your losses and move on. Because you have all this energy in your fifth house. And then Venus is going to be connecting with Uranus in the ninth house. So this could be, you might be moving to a new location. For some of you, you might be moving because maybe you have a relationship and this person lives at a distance and you're moving toward to be with them. Or you could be connecting with someone that's, maybe you're going to school and you're taking some classes and you connect with someone, someone who's going to open up your world. You might travel with this person. They may be from a different culture than you. They might open your mind up and open your consciousness up to new opportunities. Whatever it is, it's kind of karmic. It's destiny. Because this Venus conjunct Uranus is T-squaring. Well, no, it's not a T-square. It's actually favorable to the 11. The North Node is in your 11th house and the South Node's in your 5th house. And Venus and Uranus are trining and sextiling this connection. So it's like a little mini trine happening. It's called like a minor grand trine. And it's going to break you free. I think it's going to bring more excitement and fun to your life. And it's going to help you to fulfill a dream. It's the relationship, if you're starting a new relationship in March that comes out of the blue, it's going to make you feel more nurtured. And it's going to feel like a dream come true. It's going to feel like I'm finally connecting with people that I feel comfortable with. People that like I found my tribe. And I found someone that I could really relate to. And you might decide to travel with each other or move together somewhere. You might connect with someone and you decide to move to a new location together. That's possible too. And it could be because of a job. You could have a job offer that causes you to move. And then you move to this new location and you meet someone. Anything can happen with Uranus. But Venus, when it connects with Uranus, there are going to be surprises around love and surprises around money. And for you, this could be with someone at a distance or someone that you meet through education or to some type of spiritual path that you're on. But it's going to bring fun into your life again. So you're going to feel like released from all this heavy energy, this toxic energy. And you're going to feel that this relationship could change your life in a major way. It's going to bring more optimism and positive energy. You're going to be feeling, so if you've been feeling like depressed, like nothing's working out for me, I'm stuck in this boring situation, that's going to all change. And things are going to be a lot better. Excuse me. Then the new moon in Aries is happening in your 8th house, and that's the house of financial support that you get from others. Oh, excuse me, I had to drink some water. So it could be that a partner, for some of you, a partner could be getting more, having a new job or a new beginning that brings in more money. And it gives you, but I feel like you're going to be connecting with someone. The 8th house is also the house of intimacy. And this new moon in Aries is connecting with Chiron, the wounded healer. So I feel like you could be healing some wounds that you have around intimacy and around your financial resources. Like maybe you've been blocking these resources from coming through for you. You may have felt like not worthy to receive. But this relationship gives you a new opportunity to go deep into your wounds and to heal them. So I just definitely, there's new romance on the horizon. Or new, if it's not romance, it could even be a creative project or a child, because the 5th house represents children. So you could be having if some of you want a baby could be coming in and it's changing your relationship dynamic. Or you could be just tapping into some kind of creativity, some creative project that really heals your soul, heals you at the soul level. And it heals your relationships too, in the same way. So you can have I feel like you could be meeting someone to begin like a new relationship that brings more creativity to your life, that brings creative self-expression. And through that creativity and self-expression, you're healing some wounds around intimacy, around your self-worth and financial support and all of that, all wrapped up in one big ball. Mercury's going through the 7th house. It's sextile Uranus in the 9th house at this new moon. So you could be connecting with someone that you have great communication. You can really talk to this person. And Mercury also revolves around contracts. So you could be signing a contract. I feel like if there's a job that comes in, it's going to require a move. Either a move or you learning new skills in some way. But it's going to be good. It's going to be profitable. Because Venus right now, this month, love is being supported. Venus is trining Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn. So anything that you start this month, anything that you, whether it's a career move or a love relationship, it has the potential to be very stable and to be in your life for a long time. And in your case, it's going to involve the 9th house and the 5th house. So I feel that it could be, right now, I feel like the 5th house is like the beginning stages of love. It's not necessarily commitment. So because I feel like some of you might be ending a committed partnership and then connecting with a new romance that has the potential to be stable down the road. But right now it's in the romance part. It's at the beginning stages. So if you're leaving a relationship, don't worry, you're not going to be alone. You're going to be connecting with someone new. And that's going to be more stable and more of a soul connection, a spiritual connection. You're going to feel, this is more towards the end of the month. So things are going to get better toward the end of the month. So if you go through some kind of ending at the full moon, know that you have this new beginning energy at the end of the month. You can start over. You can have a new energy coming in. And that's going to bring new hope and new abundance and new stability to your life. But you have to take action. Don't be afraid to take action. Don't hold on to the past. Don't hold on to something. If something feels like it's ending, let it go. And be open to the new, because the new looks good. It's going to bring you to a better place. So that's my forecast for March, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box, and we can get you on the schedule. We can do a personal reading based on your specific life situation. And if you like this video, please click on the like button, subscribe, so you'll know when the videos come out, and leave comments. That just helps support the channel. And I want to thank everyone who has been supporting. And if you're new, welcome. And thank you all who have been liking and subscribing and commenting. And thank you for those who have ordered readings. I really value and appreciate your support. So have a wonderful March, Virgo. Get ready for the exciting changes. That's all I can say. And don't hold on to something that's no longer serving you. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.